Smoke. Something's burning.
Okay. Oh. Hey.
Hey,
Oh, wow. Start
The
talking.
year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus.
Heard about him.
She put this thing in my chest and
I've
set
heard.
me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl.
Aww.
To feel so invincible again. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets... I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But, not today. What can I do you for? Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of...
That's what I like to hear.
Soldier. We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the end, but she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. Hey, soldier.
As much
Sounds
as I
boring.
hate it.
Oh,
As much as I hate it. How was that? But I need Will. I want to take Will here. Into the burning
Well met.
compound.
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs. But I haven't... Be my mirror. What do you see? It's... The people will see, but I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. A possibility that's kept me... But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's... We can have all for it, but it won't so much as chip one of her nailed claws. She'll escape to the Hells, and if we succeeded, my life would be taken in exchange. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no... The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. That has been its tragedy. And without the pact, I'm just a man. And what good is... That's the...
Level up, devil boy. Ow. Ooh. Feet now. Now, feet, I really don't know what to do. Unless I just want to. Actually, that's not bad. Do that. We'll just send. Well, no, you don't need a feet.
No one's stopped me yet.
In the day. Jeez Louise, Asterion. Every
Looking at
single
something.
day.
I'm looking too. Another quirk of my affliction. Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
It's a very good
Is
face.
What do you see when you look at me? Excuse me, I'm an eternally young vampire. You can do better. What else? This is meant to be flattery, not poetry. Just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day. How dare you? I better get some beauty.
Okay, cool. Eat 80 on the dot. Leave camp.
A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vampire?
A full-on vamp, you mean? Lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. And that's not the end of it. The suckers are wily. No offense.
None.
Oh, you just like flat out don't have a weapon. Crap. Let's go back to camp real quick so I can find you. See if I can find you a magical weapon. I go on top. Bar nut. You can do that.
Sharp as ever. Let's get going.
And just to make sure he's proficient with it now. Yeah, baby.
Never a dull moment.
Alright, leave camp. That's all I wanted.
Time to press ahead.
Great God, Helen. More drow. Fist at the ready.
Come at me like this. Oh.
No. Now, please just leave. Teachers care when we would be reckless. Teachers certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help. Excellent armor. Drowcraft, of course.
Not much magic left, though. Sun's too bright.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push!
door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Defender of the people. Hit him hard.
Road ahead. Very well.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me! Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here? Stop wasting time.
I'm trapped!
Defender of the people. Hit him hard.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Come!
There is work to do.
Had a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Need to find a way forward.
Keep your distance down. For a skeleton key.
All right, what now?
Throw guidance on there.
These things have stayed interesting. Should mind my step.
Slaughtered everyone. Mary.
That might be worth a look.
She's alive. I know she is.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Will, by the main God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply. Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed. Gauntlet. A new duty calls. Report to the Manic and...
On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father.
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and...
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captor.
Trust us to see it through, Councillor.
Does not feel... Grand Duke Ravengard is the invisible... Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of Moonrise Towers, along the old road, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target. Thank you. Approach the tower. I will seek Remember...
So father said.
Fist?
Pray God help. Allow us to see beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Miri! Miri! My wife. She was outside when the goblins came. She was wearing a green... Have you seen her? Thank you. She can't...
Teach us care when
The
we would
pride of the gate.
teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, so is it done.
All right, what now? Best be on my way.
Miri!
Something over there.
I don't camp. And all this ought to camp.
Pray God help.
Peace.
Teach us care when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Alright, well, what you got to say?
Shit. You can put distance between father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Not just a Grand Duke. Ravengard has more power and influence than anyone.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know. And And you're right. My
No.
story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and and Will Ravengard, the memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the... I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind. I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the Blue Bloods. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. In the Frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters, I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one.
Where are you?
Teachers care when we would be reckless. Certainty.
Alright. Well,
And so is it yours.
take that off, take that off, take that off. Ooh, I got another sorcery point. Nice. Oh, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.